Hello, Kings Dominion. It's been about a year since we've been here, so what's new? Hey everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and today's challenge is basically trying to find things that are new and exciting here at Kings Dominion. We all know that they did a couple changes to I-305. It's no longer I-305, but truth of the matter is besides the Prestige Lounge and I-305 being renamed, there's really not much that's really new. But I haven't been here for a year, so I'm hoping that since I haven't been here for a year, I might be able to find a couple more things, maybe some food items, maybe a couple new decorations, maybe some new things like that, to really give us a full video here of what's new at Kings Dominion. Now, this park is located right between beautiful scenic, well, not beautiful scenic, but Richmond and Washington, D.C. The park's beautiful and scenic, but the area that's in isn't exactly the best. But they got a lot of coasters, and one of my biggest goals today is to ride pretty much all of them if I can. But what's new is the theme, so sit back and relax, and hopefully we can find some unique and special things to make this video worthwhile for 2024. Okay, we got to start off with the biggest change. So all the way here in the back of the park by Flight of Fear was a roller coaster, which most people consider it to be the most extreme coaster on the planet. And for the longest time, right there, it used to be themed to Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator from NASCAR years ago. So they're not going to totally rebuild the coaster or anything like that, but it looks like they lost the license for Intimidator. So now they actually call it Project 305. I don't know how great the name is and stuff like that, but it definitely is a change. Let me line this up a little bit here so you can see the sign a little bit better. But I'm wondering, because you have to go through the Jungle Expedition section to get here. This is a crazy coaster, by the way. Yeah, back then there used to be all this NASCAR stuff around here, so all that's gone now. But so Project 305, I'm wondering if they're going to kind of theme this whole area. You go through Jungle Expedition, but when you get here, it's maybe themed to UFOs and things like that. So, but that is the new name right there, Project 305. Probably the still most intimidating coaster there ever was. Like I said, you can see a lot of the track here. I'm about to jump on it. It's going to be our 25th credit of the year. I do it every year. I go with the whole philosophy that as long as I don't pass out while that drop, I'm still healthy enough to ride coasters. But this is the brand new Project 305 here at Kings Dominion. Okay, we're right in the front, and of course, you know, we love looking at brand new merchandise. So we're over here at their main store, and the first thing that caught my eye is they actually have a lot of new coaster stuff here. You got that bright Dominator shirt with Dominator cups and stuff. Anaconda actually has a shirt, so is Racer 75, Grizzly, and Flight of Fear. And then you also have the traditional shirt that has all their big guys there with high octane and stuff. I do like the fact that they're giving Grizzly a lot of love, and they did spend a lot of money on Grizzly, so it's good to see that Grizzly is getting the love that it deserves. Same with Racer and all that. So those are the main things here, but also you got the typical Kings Dominion shirts that they have. Those are nice. I actually have something like that from Isle Wild, I think. And of course I got the tie-dye book bags and stuff like that. So it's 1975, so 74 right now. There's a lot of love for Great Adventure, but they got a whole Tim Bailey section, and we actually went to their store there, so a lot of that stuff is here. And then of course right in front of me is the pride and joy of this park. Devin actually still has one of those apples there, Twisted Timbers, but a lot of new stuff here. Got some great merchandise there, so definitely make sure you check out the stores when you come in. There's a lot of new stuff at Kings Dominion. Now, unlike my home park of Hershey Park, which I know pretty well, this might not be new at all, but I don't remember seeing this before. The Kings Dominion Wilderness Cabins and Campsite. So if this isn't new, I apologize, but I never really noticed this before. It looks like there's over 230 campsites, 32 deluxe cabins, playground, lodge, the whole 9 yards there. So some people really like to camp when they visit the parks. Me, not so much. I'd rather get myself a nice little hotel, but you know what? Knoebels fills up their camp resort all year round. So if this isn't new, I apologize, but the sign looks new. So that so at least it's new on that end. But there is actually cabins and campsites, Camp Wilderness at Kings Dominion. All right, so right in the heart of the Candy Apple Grove section is Victoria's Pizza. And we were told that this place got a pretty good upgrade on a couple things. So first of all, you see the baked pasta and meatballs. That's something that's new for 2023. But the other thing you want to see is the entire dining room area is completely refreshed, and it's beautiful actually. It kind of reminds me of Hershey Park. They did a total refurbish of their inside of the overlook. So, but here you got, it's a whole Victoria pizza parlor. You got all these different traditional pizza decorations and stuff like that. But the whole room is fantastic. Even over here by the condiments, they've got Victoria. So that's who the pizza is named after there. But let's come over here. So as you can tell, they've got a beautiful facade here. Great, everything's looking great. I love this little alcove they have right here. But of course, you know, we're here. Yeah, it's pretty, but the key is what they got food-wise. And of course here, this is the pizza place there, but it looks like the bigger thing that they did, if you look right there on the menu, is baked pots, the meatballs, and they have gluten-free pizza and stuff like that. Looks like it's all part of the meal plan here. Pandillas and antipasta salad too. So they got a lot of different things here, but this is the, this side is actually operational here, and they're basically mirrors of each other here. So this is Victoria Pizza over here in the Candy Apple Grove section here, and it's totally new. All right, when we were here last year, Grizzly, the not that guy there, but the roller coaster Grizzly, which is their wooden coaster, was not in great shape for the last couple years. So they actually went and they retracted. So this year it is going to be reopened. I haven't got a chance to ride it yet, but I am looking forward to riding it because it was one of the most brutal experiences that we had last year. So I'm hoping, there it goes right now. So most of the main sections have been retracked. They spent a lot of money to get it all up to speed. So we're going to be jumping on Grizzly there, and I'll let you guys know what we think of the retracking once we are done riding it. All right, so we're about halfway done with our What's New at Kings Dominion video. So did you see anything you liked there? Anything that you didn't know about? Definitely make sure you like this video because you're still watching it. So we're assuming that you like what we do. And make sure you subscribe because we're going to be visiting a lot of parks. We're going to be doing explorers, going to be what's new. We're going to be doing a lot. So definitely make sure that you check it out. And let's continue with the rest of what's new at Kings Dominion. All right, so I just got off the Grizzly, and I can honestly say they did an amazing job retracking this thing. Usually when it's a retracking, they do little areas and stuff like that, but no, not the case here. Kings Dominion went in there and they ripped out whole sections. There's one spot that used to jackknife really, really, really bad, and it's completely smooth now. Highly recommend this coaster. One of the better wooden coasters that we've actually been on in a while. So if you get the Kings Dominion, definitely what's new. The Grizzly is actually good. That is what's new. So we're off to other parts of the park here, but definitely do not skip Grizzly. All right, we're over here. We're pretty much by Candy Apple Grove. Right over there is Twisted Timbers. Right here is Delirium. Now, two big things are going on here, and one of them is Old Dominion Inn. Now, this used to be, it's a VIP lounge there. It's hard to see that there. But if you have the Prestige Pass, which is one of the newer ones at the Cedar Fair chain, that is what gives you access. So when you come over here, you have the front desk, and then these guys will check you in, and they got some, you know, some vintage photos and stuff like that, and all that. Got some snacks, chapstick, and things like that. And you come over here, you got some snacks and stuff like that. Water fountains, some TV stuff here. And let me come over here and make this a little bit darker. So you've got a nice little lounge, and it actually comes out here where you actually have an outdoor section of the lounge that can only be accessed, let me brighten that up now, when you're here as a Prestige member. So that gate is closed, but you come out here, and this is all for the Prestige lounge, the VIP lounge, which is kind of nice there. Right there's a general store that gets you on the Grizzly, right there's the Flyers, and right there are the antique cars. But when you come over here, there's a lot of little perks. First of all, the seating looks amazing. I love the seating, but also notice that there's TVs. So if there's a game and you don't want to miss it, and the kids are forcing you to come to King's Dominion, what a horrible kids, right? Well, you can actually come here, and there's TVs that you can actually enjoy. So making that a little bit better there. Trying to get, it's a really bright day, so you got a lot of bright and dark throughout this video, I guess. But as we come through here, there's all different areas here. So you got a seated area there, but there's 4 TVs that I can count. There's a bonfire pit there. But then as you keep on coming through, let's show you the inside of the lounge, because if it's a hot day, you might just rather hang out inside. And right over here, you got a couch. They got some games. Right there's Uno, a tower game there. Come over here. This is a nice little area here too. You got dominoes. You got TVs. There's all different sections here. As you let me pull back a little bit more. All right, so there you go. And when you come over this way, there's another lounge section here. There's a lot of different games and stuff like that. So if it's a hot day and you need to get out of the sun, or you just need to use a restroom, because let's be honest, sometimes the lines for restrooms are pretty crazy. So you got private restrooms and the whole 9 yards. But you got all these different snacks you can get there. You got the grandma cookies, you got Fritos and stuff like that. So that is the VIP Prestige Lounge here at King's Dominion. So if you want to, be able to partake in this, make sure you go online and you upgrade your pass. Not all the parks have this upgrade, just so you know. Our home park is Dorney, and Dorney doesn't really have the Prestige Pass upgrade, but there are other parks like Cedar Point, Kings Island, Kings Dominion, of course, that actually do have this upgrade. So there you go. There's a quick little tour of the Prestige VIP Lounge. Well, one of the things about Kings Dominion is they actually have Plaza Gifts, which we just went through, but they also have KD Outfitters, which also has a lot of different stuff too, which is kind of neat that they actually have different things there. But here you got some stuff on the Candy Apple area there, Racer 75, Drop Tower, and Grizzly. This is one of the newer designs they have, showing 1975. They have here they actually got a lot of cupware and stuff like that. Here they're definitely advertising the Eiffel Tower, which is their landmark. That's one of the nicer shirts there too. Probably later on this year when we come back, we're going to do a merch, and we'll show you all that stuff here. But these are new things here at King's Dominion. Whole wall hats, and Jungle Expedition is getting a lot of love, and it makes sense because it is a great new area. They are spending a lot telling you about Timbilly, but not really as much on Reptilian, which I think is actually a cooler one here. That's actually a nice hat though. I'll give them credit for that. And then over here, of course, you got Twisted Timbers, some of the older ones. So this was when the ride first came out. That was the shirt they had, and now they've kind of played off a couple other new things. So every year they're kind of redesigning stuff, which is nice. And then you got the tie-dye, and you got these King's Dominion shirts. So this is over at the KD store over. When you come in, it's on the left, not the right, and it's on the right when you leave. So that gives you a whole idea of the new merchandise they have here at King's Dominion. Okay, so we're over here in the Old Virginia section here by the log flume, and this is the Parched Pig Bar. And pretty much they got a couple new things here, but the biggest new thing they have, when you come on in here, is the Beatbox wine. So they're always changing up their different White Claws and stuff like that. But these things right here, pink lemonade and blue raspberry are the two flavors here. So, and of course they've always have regular beers on tap here. Let's line that up a little bit there. They've got Angry Orchard and all that, canned beers and all that kind of stuff here. And of course you got the frozen cocktail mixes. But the newest thing is the Beatbox. And here they got the flavors of pink lemonade and blue raspberry at the Parched Pig Bar. All right, so we all know that things are happening over with Volcano, and right over here by the main bar of Timbili, they actually have signs here: excavating dig site, uncovering new discoveries. So it looks like they might be starting to do a little bit of work here to start putting in what they're going to put in to replace the Volcano. So it's going to be interesting to see how they actually put everything together. The rumor is that it's going to be a B&M wing launch coaster, which would be amazing. But like I said, you hear a lot of rumors. Don't put money on that. But like I said, I do love the fact that this whole area here is being totally carved up and stuff like that. So there is going to be a lot of updates, I'm sure, in the next year or so. But trying to get to Timbili and trying to get by Reptilian, you actually have to go through all these little areas to get there. And the biggest thing there is right there in front of me is the resource center, which was the old station for Volcano. So they really, to get to Timbili and to get to Reptilian, you're really walking a maze here. This whole section here is there, so there's the entrance to Timbili. And unlike most walls there, this one's actually probably about 15 feet high, so they're definitely making it a challenge to see anything here. But it is encouraging that they're actually getting stuff done, and something's coming finally. It took a little bit of time, but it is finally coming, which is great. So coming soon to Volcano, some kind of roller coaster. Let us know in the comment section what you think it's going to be. Okay, now if you watched our channel before and seen what's new, you know we always go inside and check out the merch. And this is the Twistin Shop, which is pretty much where you can get your Twisted Timbers gear. And right in front here, they got a lot of new stuff here. I love how every year Kings Dominion always has some new unique merchandise, especially for Twisted Timbers. So here is the new shirts there. They got some new cups here. They got that. They got a different hat. I don't remember this hat from before. And then, of course, here you got the clears and stuff like that. So this is a Twisted Timbers gear here, but if you know anything about this store, they got a lot of different stuff. So I just want to give you a heads up. Some of the stuff might be new, some might be old. They even got polo shirts. Of course, they always have to have the Coaster Dynamics and all that. So this whole section here is 100% Twisted Timbers, which is good because to me it is the best ride in the park. And of course, here they even have the Twisted Timbers. Okay, here's something else every day, the lightsaber things, Twisted Timbers, and also basketballs. And what I think is kind of neat is they got one of the orchard trucks right in there and stuff like that. So that's all the Twisted Timber gear here. Now, of course, they also, it's not just Twisted Timbers here, they also have a whole section here of Have a Nice Day from Simply Southern. So this is that kind of stuff there too. But for us, the Twisted Timbers gear is fantastic. And definitely glad to see every year how they always refresh the look of the different merchandise for this coaster. All right, so we know this is a what's new, and the International Kitchen has been here for a little bit now. So, but usually they end up changing up the menu. So let's go see. This is April, so still might change, but let's go see what they got, see if anything really changed here. The entrees for today, get to the angle here that... There we go. So the entrees is garlic herb chicken, beef sirloin, crispy hosen pork, grilled shrimp, and then of course you got sides: adobe noodles, stir fry, 3 cheese, au gratin, a lot of different tomato, cucumber salads and stuff. And then of course desserts are pretty good there too. But this is pretty much the marquee restaurant here at the park, the Grinn Grill. And they do change their menu throughout the year, so what you just saw today may not be there later, but definitely make sure you check out this place. All right, so we're in the Jungle Expedition section, and when I was here last year, this wasn't open yet, Explorer Supplies. So I'm just going to do a quick little walkthrough here just to show you this store, because if you looked at some of our stuff from last year, this was not included. And of course, the big selling thing here is Timbili. Which is their smaller 4D coaster and stuff. But they got a lot of merchandise on it, which is great. If you like that coaster, They've got a lot of different stuff here. I'm actually kind of impressed with all the kind of stuff they got here for Timbili. I mean, those cups are pretty nice. Got the magnets and stuff like that. But of course, it's not all Timbili in here. There's some polo shirts with it though. Actually, maybe it is all Timbili. There's Timbili stuff there, and shot glasses, and even Christmas balls. But if you come over here, you got a lot of stuff really emphasizing the, even the ceilings are really cool here, emphasizing the jungle aspect of things. And of course, if you know, watch our videos, you know that we noticed that the sloths have a lot of love. Got a whole wall of squishmallows. Come over this side here. A lot of little things for kids here. So this is a lot of jungle stuff. Of course, there's a Coaster Dynamics in there too. Then, but here, you know what? I stand corrected. It is a lot of Timbili. So they are definitely advertising that. Some monkeys here, but here they actually got a thing on Jungle Expedition right there. Don't get lost. Random snakes. Now next year, we're later on this year probably we're going to come back and we're going to do the merch where we'll actually go through here and pick the different things that we like the most. And so it's a neat one here where they actually have all the stuff. But like I said, this isn't really new. This was around last year, but when we were here last, this wasn't around. So that's why we're actually adding this. Oh, this is actually probably one of the sharper shirts I've seen there with Timbili. So that's why we're emphasizing this. But definitely make sure you check it out when you're over here at Jungle Expedition. All right, so what's new? This is a little shocking for me. So we went to Dorney Park earlier this year, and they were discussing how Grand Carnival will not be back this year at Dorney Park. They're doing a thing called Summer Nights. Well, here, it looks like Kings Dominion still has Grand Carnival with all the different foods, the entertainment, all that. Here it's July 13th to the 28th. So that was actually kind of shocking to me because even though it's not a new show from what we're used to, being people from Dorney Park, it did catch me by surprise that Dorney's getting a brand new thing called Summer Nights, while Kings Dominion, which is a bigger park, is still getting the Carnival. So definitely look forward to that if you're going to be around here in July. So we showed you all the construction before, and I actually at one point thought that their Scrambler was actually closed, but actually according to the sign, if you work your way over this way, you might be able to get to the Scrambler. Well, you should be able to get to the Scrambler, but with that being said, this might actually be a good area that you can actually maybe see some stuff. No, not really. You can just get to the Scrambler. They really do have this area walled off pretty good there, construction-wise. So there's the water fountain, the old thing there, and that's where Volcano used to be here. But they got a lot of areas roped off there, but they actually can still get to the Scrambler if you really like Scramblers. All right, so we're in the Planet Snoopy section here, and right in front of the Snoopy Boutique. And right in the middle of the section is new for us, the Firehouse BBQ. When we were here last year, this was just being built. And it's kind of neat because it's a one of the better food places right in the whole section here with the Snoopy. So right there's the stage and all that. So it's pretty much cuts right through the heart of Planet Snoopy here, but they've got they're highlighting their peanut butter pie, and there you go, smoked pulled pork. So I'm gonna walk in here real quick here, show you the menu, and show you what they've got. So their big things here are the Firehouse platters, which basically give you, pulled pork, chicken, that kind of stuff there. The entree choices are smoked brisket, hand-baked chicken tenders, pulled pork, and jalapeno cheddar sausage. And then also, if you look over here real quick, the sides are the ranch-style beans, country beans, corn, and all that. Now the desserts are actually pretty neat. Peanut butter pie, loaded brownie, and banana pudding. So this is the, they got the whole, right there, they got the whole Firehouse thing going here. But they got plenty of seating here. But the thing that gets me is the fact that it's like right in the middle of the kids section. So kind of interesting placement for such a top-end facility here. And look at the building. They also have freshly baked cornbread and it's smoked brisket. So they're definitely highlighting everything here. So this would definitely be something new compared to our stuff open last year. But this is definitely one of the top places to eat. Smoked jalapeno cheddar, sausage, and everything. So if you're looking to eat and you're on this side of the park, this will be where you want to go, is the Firehouse BBQ. So here we go. That is our what's new at King's Dominion for 2024. So hopefully we found everything there, but if we missed something, please let us know. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. This is number 8 out of 60 different parks. So we got a long way to go for getting new roller coasters and for visiting parks. So definitely make sure you subscribe to watch us ride to 125.